What up, YouTube, man? Today is Sunday the 25th. We in the same shirt as yesterday because I didn't get dirty yesterday. We finna go work out, man. After that, we was gonna go to the grocery store, but I just did everything on mobile order pickup. We're gonna go wash the work truck because we've been in the Yukon all weekend. I ain't cleaned this thing in weeks. I love this truck, man. You know, we probably gonna wash the truck. We don't got to pick up the groceries until about 5. After we go walking and talking, we're going to go probably to Smoothie King, get us a little midday smoothie before we go back home and relax, man. So let's start today's video, and I'm going to see y'all at the park. Got the toilet parked up under the shade. Oh yeah. Let's go walking. Well, guys, it's a beautiful day for walking, man. Getting these laps in. Hey, real quick, man, I didn't want to talk to y'all about something. I've seen it a lot on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot on social media. I'm seeing a lot in the real world. You know, what the situation's been going on. Hey, listen, man. If you going to get your CDL, do not get an automatic restriction, guys. Listen, I understand it's money, et cetera, but just understand something, man. The automatic restriction is going to take you out of the rat race, or the running race, I should say, the good rat race. Getting your CDL restriction or getting a license with a CDL restriction will disqualify you from a lot of jobs, even when all they have is automatic trucks. Let me explain why. Automatic restriction on your license will affect an insurance policy or an insurance premium at said trucking company. You go to apply for a job, you may got all your endorsements, but you won't even make it to the next step because you got an automatic restriction. So you wonder why you ain't getting no jobs is because you got an automatic restriction. So when you go to CDL school, you're gonna have two different prices, and they're gonna have the CDL restriction prices, then they're gonna have the non-CDL restriction prices, which means you're gonna test out on a manual truck. Now, granted, manual is a little bit harder, but once you learn how to do it, it's easy as hell. So I will go learn manual, get my license like that, and go from there. Because what's gonna happen is you get your automatic restriction, you're gonna have to go back to school for a couple of days and end up paying more in the long run to get that restriction off, to probably get that dream job you wanted. Another thing is, when you go to get your endorsements for your doubles and triples, try to get your hazmat the same day, man, so you can save trips. Probably don't want to keep going back and forth, you know, wasting money. So I would say study the right way the first time. You can get it all done at one time. Get your doubles, your triples, your tanker, your hazmat. You don't need your passenger unless you want to be like a charter bus driver, so on and so forth. So you don't have to be there more than one time. What else do y'all not need to do? Oh, do not let these companies out here pressure you into taking a load. I seen a guy on YouTube where Prime Inc. fired him for not taking a load at a certain time when it was doing a snowstorm. He didn't feel safe. They canceled his lease. Now, I'm not sure if he owns his truck or not, but I know Prime terminated his lease, and it was a big thing. They wanted him to drive somewhere. He wasn't going to do it. It wasn't safe. Do not, I repeat, do not let these companies pressure you into doing something you don't feel comfortable doing. I don't care what it is. Listen, what's another thing you do not need to do? Do not, let me tell you something. Do not take a load that's near your max and you don't have an APU. You take a load somewhere, you go across the scale, they give you a 400-pound grace. So you can really be 80,400 if you have APU. If you don't, when you go to get a load, do not take near your max, okay? So if it's saying you're about 80,000, don't take it. Not every scale is gonna let you get away with that and not have to worry about getting an overweight ticket. What's another thing you guys don't need to do? Oh, do not stay out on the road longer than 4 to 5 weeks. I know you got these super truckers out here that want to tell you, oh, I'm gonna stay out here 4 or 5 weeks and run it up, this and hey, listen, man, bro, that's not healthy, bro. If you got kids at home, you got an old lady at home, go home, man. You know, maybe once and twice on a significant situation, you want to stay out for 4 to 5 weeks. Don't do that shit on a regular basis, man. That shit is not pee. You look like a square if you stay out that long. Listen, if you check the check and you got to stay out that long, you need to switch gears and do a whole nother lane of trucking, because that means you ain't gonna never get ahead. I don't care what nobody say, man. If you're new, just starting out, and you don't want to be out on the road that long, just go ahead and go to flatbed, man. Don't even, unless it's like a dedicated lane, don't even go drive in, okay? I'm not knocking nobody in driving in, but you want to make the money fast, go to flatbed, y'all. I don't care who you are. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say go to tanking, because you can't just go to tank off the street. You got to have some road experience first. So, obviously, you could probably make more doing specialized, but go flatbed. Do not limit yourself to driving because you lazy. If you don't want to do flatbed, you shouldn't be in trucking. Now, if you're an older truck driver, you don't put your time in, cool. I respect that. But you guys out here talking about, oh, I'm going to go out here 5, 6 weeks and run it up and then be hollering about you ain't making no money. That means because you probably doing driving. There's no way you can't make $2,000 a week and you can't be home every weekend or every other weekend. You can make $2,000 a week and stay out no more than 2 weeks in today's economy. Trucking has changed. When I first started, you had to stay out 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, you know, to get you a decent bag. But when you went home, you spent about $1,500. So now you ready to go back out there and get some more money. Nah. Now with today's new economy and the way stuff is set up now, you could gross $2,000 a week and home on Friday, out Monday. Now you sitting up and saying, oh, what are those jobs at? Hey, look around. Go on my channel. I got 100 job reviews where you can make 15, 16, 17, 1800 plus, and you ain't got to stay out that long. So all these people telling you, oh, you can't make that bullshit. You can make 6 figures and be home every week. You don't have to do food service. You ain't got to do specialized. There are flatbed companies out here where you can do low boy, dedicated routes and make $1,800, $2,000 a week, man. No rap cap. Y'all know I don't cap, man. Whatever I show y'all, that's what it is. What's another thing you don't need to do? Do not go in the comments when I post these jobs and I'm showing you how much they pay and what they're doing. Listen, man, I'm showing you what the company is saying. Do not go off of what these dudes saying in the comments. Oh, I ain't making that, I ain't making this. Yeah, you could incorporate it into your decision to go to a company, but a lot of times them dudes done did something, or they lazy, or they want to go home, or their wife is screwing a neighbor and they ain't making no money. You know, these companies are making some money. And I seen a dude who said he work at Badlands and he's like, oh, that's a lie, I'm out here now. Okay. What terminal are you in? Are you in North Dakota or are you in West Texas? Let the people know. Don't just come out and say, oh, it's all cap and don't get no substance behind what you're saying. Do not be one of them guys that's saying that, being negative on this channel. I ain't doing that. You know, I'm going to fire your ass up. Y'all got to understand, man. I'm all about transparency and I'm all about doing the legwork so you don't have to do it. So when I say that, you don't have to do it. You need to understand that everybody's not going to have a good experience with trucking. You're going to have some bad apples. You're going to have some bad experiences. You're going to have some people that are saying they're done with trucking, period. Now, do not be the one that get out of trucking right now and then say it's all gone to shit. It has not gone all to shit. As you can see, I'm still in trucking. I'm still rolling. So everybody not going to make it to the top. What I told y'all before, people are going to have to fall. People are going to have to be casualties of war for trucking to get back to normalcy. This whole thing with the AI, listen, the AI is going to affect a lot of jobs, but not more so on the truck driver side. That whole autonomous truck driving, we're actually going backwards with that. It's not moving forward like you think it is. The whole autonomous thing, the AI needs to get a little bit more progressive before you can put 80,000 pounds in a semi truck and swear that thing out to malfunction and do something. It's just not logical because, you know, I got a 2023 Peterbilt. The technology in it now with the lane departure and the crash assist and all that, man, that thing will trip on the shadow of the bridge. Okay, I'll be about to go into a bridge and that thing will just freak out like it's a car in front of me and there's no car in front of me. So when you sit in there and say AI is going to cut out jobs, yes and no. It's going to cut out the broker jobs and the dispatchers. Me personally, we don't need dispatchers. If you need a dispatcher in 2024, you just lazy, bro. Ain't nobody got 2, 3, 4, 5 truck fleets no more. It's just you and your truck and your iPhone. You don't need no dispatcher, bro. This maybe when COVID happened and shit was through the roof, that was a big thing. Okay, you're going to have to pivot and do something else if you're a dispatcher or a broker. These brokers, man, they on their last leg. They charging peanuts trying to drive the price down while they pocketing money from these shippers and receivers as to why we were saying at some point these shippers are going to have to have the in-house brokers, which some of them do now, where they can't be no more double brokering. You're going to be talking to brokers straight at Target, Walmart, DHL, AutoZone, O'Reilly, whatever hell, Publix, grocery stores, wherever you picking up at, you're going to be talking to brokers in-house where you're going to see straight to the numbers on what the product is. Now, at some point, there's going to be some type of gap where you see how much the product is on the shelf and how much they can make for delivering it there. Now, the profit margin for Walmart stuff is going to be smaller because they're bigger, but at some point, we got to bridge that gap on how much some cereal costs in the store and how many cases of units you can move compared relevant to from the warehouse to the truck to the store. We need to be able to see that at some point because right now these brokers are getting over, even in flatbed with cement bags. We go to cement plant, you know they got mines, they're blowing up the stuff from scratch. They're making this concrete from scratch and then that's putting it on your truck and delivering it to a store. How much are they selling them bags for? How much are they selling to their store for? So you know as a truck driver how much you can make. Now, it's been a lot of times where I go to a store and the people will tell you how much they paying per bag for these bags. And they'll tell you how much they're into the load for. So you'll know how much Argos or C-Mex or Titan Cement is paying you as a driver to deliver that load. A lot of times these stores will tell you how much they're paying. They don't give a shit because wherever their region is at, that's how much they're able to sell them bags for on the street. You can't stop because you don't live there. So when I see stuff like that, I say, okay, there's gonna be a lot more regulations. There's gonna be a lot more changes needed to happen for it to get better. Do not get caught in the hype of the news and none of that. Come out here on the road and see for yourself. So, few bullets what we're gonna review what we talked about today. Do not get automatic restriction. Do not let these companies peer pressure you into taking the load you don't feel safe. Do not run oversized. Do not let these dudes working at these companies deter you from applying and inquiring about that job of a company that I reviewed based off the comments. Do not do that. Those are the 5 things we went over today. What not to do. Do not do these things in trucking in 2024. So, stay positive. You don't have to ride it out. You're going to do some stuff you may not want to do. You're going to go to routes you may not want to run. You know, like me, I won't go to the West Coast. But if it come down to it and the money right, hey, that's where the money at. Hey, we got to get what we got to get, right? So you got to be flexible in trucking and stop complaining. If you don't like it so bad, go do something else. Go back to school. Go get a desk job, okay? Trucking is not made for the weak. You got to have some gonads to just get up and leave your family and do what you got to do to support your family. That's mad respect. It's just like the same thing with the military. I woke up at 3 in the morning, went to MEPS. I shipped off the boot camp in the Marines. Yeah, I could have went to the Army or the Navy and got it easier, but I didn't want the easy route. I wanted the hardest of the hard. So I knew if I did that, nothing in life would be harder than going to Marine boot camp, which to this point it has not, you know. So that's all, man. Put this video in your back pocket, add it to your notes, add it to your tools to use when you're on your trucking journey, you're looking to go to CDL school. Do not let nobody deter you from your dream in trucking. That's what not to do in 2024. Do not do this, okay? So that's all, man. We're finna get back exercising. I'm finna get a smoothie. I think we're gonna have Hamburger Helper tonight, and we're gonna watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix. We watched that new Tyler Perry movie, the one with Kelly Rowland. I forgot the name of her name, Mia, whatever. It was a good movie, man. But I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. So y'all go on Netflix and check that out. That new Tyler Perry movie with Kelly Rowland in it. Shout out Destiny's Child and Beyonce. But that's all, man. Finna get back to the truck, get us a smoothie, and head back to the house, man. It is a beautiful day out here, guys. It is a beautiful day on the water. Man, I should have did a picnic today, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. But hey, it is what it is. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.